MST. The 4 times mighty.
I'll intro this System Sunday and then I'll have you come in. Oh yeah. You actually have like one more cigarette.
Afterwards.
Oh, I was gonna use it for the promo.
Just asking because I don't feel like going out.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah.
this. I like to keep certain things about myself secretive. If you don't mind.
And Orvis thing now is he's always on the phone in the beginning of his promo. We'll switch off.
Oh, alright.
Say something nice.
Alright, so then I'm coming in the frame afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Alright, just tell me when, right?
Alright. And action. Okay, Chuck. Okay. Dude, I know I haven't got the diapers yet. I'm sorry. Well, slap your knee, slap a diaper, bro. Come on. Like, chill with that. No, man. No. You're really going to UW today? I don't know if people want that. I'm not talking shit about you. I'm just saying, man, like, I gotta go. I'm on System Sunday right now. Alright, later, Chuck. Alright, so it's System 3D, the Epic Extremist, the Rave Warrior, the best out of Dr. Reality 360 and 3D. Because a lot of people think that Dr. Reality and 360 are me. You must be out of your fucking mind. First of all, Dr. Reality smells like an ass, and 360 smells like a diaper. So that's the difference between those two. Me, I smell like some lovely flowers. But I have a special guest about to come in, but before he comes in, I just want to address Dr. Reality. Dr. Reality, you attacked my buddy. Well, guess what? I have somebody on the show right now. Here he is. That's right.
Fellow peasants, it is I, the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker.
That's right.
And I have come side to side my own friend from Biohazard.
What's up, bro?
Mr. System 3D, they call it.
Yeah, 3D, that's
3D,
right.
right? Did I get that right?
Yeah, man. A lot of people think I look like Dr. Reality and 360. Those guys are chumps. Yeah, they look like me. You know, they want to freaking, look as much like me as they can. But you know what? I'm cooler. You know, green's my favorite color. Green's the best. Red and blue? What kind of colors are that? What are you, Crips and Bloods?
People think that I know Soulless and wonder why I'm always wearing white. I don't know.
Well, Chuck was actually jealous that you wear white because he wanted to wear white because because of diapers. But
Is he
he
still
really
around?
want.
Chuck T's coming back.
I mean, he
to
just called me and
UW.
said he wants to come to UW this episode, so we'll see. I don't know, man. But let's address Dr. Reality real quick. He attacked you, man. That was very fucking rude.
Yes, Dr. Reality did go and attack me, but
Bitch.
it wasn't really Dark Rocker that he was attacking. It was his own insecurity and jealousy that he was attacking.
That's right.
For I wasn't even hurt at all. It was he, the one who was getting hurt,
Yeah.
not I.
And it's funny how you ditched that red hat after I ripped on you for looking like Darcy from Thor. Like I said, you did have good tits, though. I like that very much. But now
The
you're
only
kind
thing that's red hot is his ass cheeks.
of...
Summer day.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Your ass is going to be nice and rosy red when we're done with you.
Yes.
So, Dr. Reality, this is a warning. You mess with my friend Dark Rocker again, and I'm going to destroy you myself. You want to act crazy? You want to talk like this? I can talk like that, too. You fucking little pussy.
And you know another thing, I got half a mind to go and tell you off. Tell you that much.
So, Dark Rocker, I've been meaning to ask you. This guy's soulless. Like people are wondering if that's you or not. Like, you know, people always get mixed up. They think I'm 360 and Dr. Reality because we look similar. But come on, soulless. Like, you could tell this guy's not soulless, man.
There's two
He's got a
totally
soul.
different personalities between Solus and I.
You say he hasn't got a soul. He's got a soul. He's got a lot of soul.
Two totally different personalities.
Mm-hmm.
One that's very flamboyant and likes to talk, and the other one just doesn't like to say anything.
Well, I personally like Dark Rocker a lot more. Soulless, you attacked me. I didn't really appreciate that, but I really appreciate you, Dark Rocker, for being in my my first episode of System Sunday in a long time.
Well, just know that Biohazard made me back. And Solus and Dark Rocker are two totally different people. As I said before, as Dark Rocker, the Solus could be as real as my persona or a figment of your imagination. Whatever you want Solus to be, that's what he is.
That's what he is. That's right. That's right. Now it's explained. Now you kind of know what's going on here. Okay? So, yeah. Mystery almost solved.
I must tend back to my chariot. Where I have company waiting for me with tea.
Oh,
I
but before
bid
you go,
a goodbye, System 3D.
I'm sorry, bro.
It
But
was a pleasure.
before you go though, I gotta ask you one thing.
Yes.
You gotta
Hold
freaking
it right there, darling.
You gotta beat Amazing X, man. I beat him 3 times. You haven't beat him yet. You only had 1 match against him, and he got lucky when he beat you. But you know what? I'm rooting for you, brother. I hope you beat him at Apocalypse 3 because me and you
Amazing
need to
X
stay
will taste
champion.
the boot of Rocker's kick.
Me and you are the champs, and we're gonna stay the champs. All right, that's it. Biohazard out.
I will tell you before we go away
Yeah.
that there will be a match of Rocker and Amazing X in the first ever Kiss My Foot match,
That's right.
where I will make Amazing X go down on his knees and kiss my foot.
Oh boy.
Rocker must carry on.
Later, bitches. And don't even try to talk to me, Dr. Reality 360. I'm sick of your promos. Get this shit out of my face. Our Pain reference.
Wednesday. Let me pull up a chair and sit down and address one wrestler who just doesn't seem to get it. R-Pain. I saw your little video that you made where you were impersonating yourself, impersonating Mr. Terry. You see, I thought about it to come back and dress up as one of the wrestlers that I like and do a video talking about you, getting ready to feud with you and declare myself as the real champion. But then I thought that I don't necessarily need to portray any character to send a message to you, when I could just be my own character. Because you can take all your wrestlers from the 80s and the 90s, the 2000s, and none of them are as great as Dark Rocker, or perhaps who Dark Rocker was. I'm still the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker, the thin rocker, as you will. R-Pain, you can talk about your love for the past. I could talk about my love for the future, knowing that I'll be victorious in our fight at the next event. Why we choose to fight, I will never know. I guess it's just your nature to be violent. That's quite alright. See, R-Pain, I don't need to hype myself up in order to get a message across. I don't need to dress in face paint to let everybody know who I am. I just simply have to sit here and let the camera roll, twiddle my hair, and talk about UWA. It's amazing, isn't it, that you and I once were part of the greatest tag team in all of backyard wrestling history, and now we're just apart from each other. Well, you know that Valentine's Day is coming up, and maybe you and I can get the Dark Alliance back together. I'm sure you'd like that. But I see a lot of similarities between you and the wrestlers of the 80s. Is that you're set in your own ways? That's fine. At times I am myself. But I'll have you know that by the time you and I meet next event, I will come by. I'll let you know that you can take all your movesets from different wrestlers you like, but none of those moves are going to take down the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker. It's me, the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker. But I've been thinking, how exactly was I dark? Was it during the days of the Dark Alliance? Well, you remember the Dark Alliance, don't you? You seem to talk about it a lot more than you should. Let me show you my real form, because you've been asking questions lately. So let me take off this mask, because I never wear a mask. I'm sorry you have to see me this way. Do you remember the question I asked you, Arpain? Do you like coffee, Arpain? Well, it's quite pleasant, actually. You know, I remember days where we used to write with each other and walk through the park and have times of the old coffee shop. Do you remember Arthur? I'm sure you do. But now you've hit this rock bottom where you have to dress in black and white. But don't worry, my darling, I'm wearing white just to interlace my heart into yours. But people are asking me, who is Solus? I could tell you that Solus is as real as the raw, organic persona I play. Or I could tell you that he's made up in a figment of your imagination. Regardless, whatever I tell you, you will believe. Arpain, you speak of anger. Good, I noticed that you like to put your hair in your face. Put the white on your face. The face paint reminds me of the days of the Dark Alliance. And the long hair reminds me of the rocker, Dark Rocker. But now we've reached a paradox in the vortex of the center of two worlds, where you say that you were the spine and the structure to the Dark Alliance. I was the growing star, the one who took control, the one who made it popular. But do you like coffee, Arpain? I'd like to know if you could answer that question for me. For you see, all the mornings that I sat there alone drinking tea, you were never there. You must have been working. You have some very muscular arms, Arpain. But why do they call you Pain? I try to figure that out. Where you stalk the nights like a stray cat in the shadow of nocturnal midnight, a rainy storm. But I like cats. I like the nocturnal world, and I like the rain, Arpain. If you tell me what real serious pain is, then I'll tell you what it's like to be in the mind of Dark Rocker. If you really want to know who Solus is, look at the eyes, not the character.
Wednesday Night Warfare and action.
Come in.
Hey, Arthur Curtis. Nice to meet you. Amazing acts.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Amazing
acts.
acts.
Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining UWA. I'm glad to have you here.
Oh yeah, I love UWA. I've always wanted to be in this federation.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that.
Can I hear it look alright?
You're the Terminator. You're all dead.
Looks looks fine. But what I have for
Terminator's
you,
here.
but what I have for you is, you know, I've been doing the looking at the paperwork of everything, and
Right.
you know, I think that everything's fine. I mean, you got a great mask, you know, and,
Oh, yeah.
and your
Beautiful.
hair's fine. You don't need to brush it, you know.
Okay,
actually,
sure.
that's-
Okay.
that's-
I like it.
That's fine.
Alright.
That's fine. All right. I know you're a little nervous, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I know it can be a little intimidating at times, but that's fine.
Alright.
Now,
Ooh, what's this?
oh,
Alright. Go ahead.
anyways, so you got a good character going.
Yeah,
we
yeah, I
definitely-
agree.
We like the mask and we like the outfit and the moves that you do, but the name, Amazing X, is very predictable. You know, we want a character who's unpredictable. And your character, the name Amazing X,
see.
is like the Amazing Spider-Man. It's like, oh, it's a superhero. That's what
Understood,
people see
understood.
you as a superhero, but it's like, I mean, that's the only problem I have is
Alright,
just
I
the name, 'cause
understand, yeah.
it's like, what's that up in the sky? It's Amazing X, you know.
You know, I couldn't agree more, you know. My buddy went by Pyro, then he went by Six Wicked, now he's back to Pyro. He just can't come up with a name either. Maybe one day you could help him out too, but I really need some help, you know, adapting to this new UW season we got going on. So yeah, lay him on me.
All right. Well, okay. So I have a list of 20 different names that I wrote down for you.
Oh, wow.
For your character. I took a lot of time into thinking about this.
Alright.
And I think that these are going to be comic book friendly names.
Okay.
I think that you'll really like. Names that were inspired by Aquaman, Green Lantern, Spider-Man, The Incredible Hulk, Thor, X-Men,
Yeah.
all that stuff. And
Robin's my favorite.
oh, good. Now
Okay.
let's get over to the list. Of
Alright,
the
yeah,
show.
let's do that.
All right. The first one is the friction between my nipples.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. You know, I like friction. You know, I mean, that sounds pretty badass. You know, and ladies do like nipples, so yeah.
All right, well, we'll save that.
Yeah, we'll save that on the list.
Next is who stole my diaper bag.
That one sounds pretty badass. You know, it reminds me of the Chuck D character that's going on, Chuck Destruction. So maybe I could be a tag team partner with him if I went by that. Let's keep going though. Let's hear him some more.
Testicle Abunga.
Yeah, that one's not too bad. You know, it sounds like a TWF wrestler or something.
All right. So, this one is kind of cool. It's about a guy who uses a weapon when he comes over to the ring. You know how they have like some people have nicknames before they wrestle. You know.
Yeah.
Like the Hitman Bret Hart.
Oh yeah, one of my favorites.
Yeah. This one's called Porter Potty Johnson Brown.
Porta Potty Johnson Brown, huh? I see how that's going down. I like that. I like that one. That one's pretty badass. Alright, what else? What else do you got? Lay 'em on me.
There's also Jugs Mahoney.
Jugs Mahoney? Alright, yeah, like I could be like Balls Mahoney's brother or something. Yeah, that'd be
well,
cool.
that's where the idea came from.
Alright, yeah, he was one of my favorite wrestlers too. I just love his name, you know. Really inspiring.
We also have I stubbed my toe on your mama's ass.
Yeah, that one sounds pretty badass. You know what I mean? If I lived through that, stubbing my toe on your mama's ass, you know, I could live through pretty much everything after that. So yeah, that one's a keeper too. Let's keep going.
We thought about Amazing X as more of like a adult film star.
Yeah.
You know, in the pornography industry.
I like that, Val Venus.
And yeah, you're just like Val Venus. This one's
Right.
called Hector Thighs.
Hector Thighs. I got the thighs you can't deny. That could be my catchphrase.
Well, then we'll put a
Star that one. I like that
we'll
one a
star
lot.
that
Hector
one.
Thighs.
All right, so we'll put the X around the other ones and star that one.
Yeah, that's
okay.
the star right now.
Crack ass diaper.
Crack ass diaper. Again, that sounds like something Chuck would definitely dig. You know, maybe if me and him were a tag team, I might go with that one.
Okay, so I'll put maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I do
Twist-
like it though.
Twist my nipples and call me Spunky.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool too. You know, all these are great ideas, man. Like it's hard for me to pick which one because all these are just beautiful names.
Yeah, I'll put the question
I
right
mean,
there.
if this
But I
is your
think
list
you'll-
so far, what else did you come up with, man?
I think you'll like this one.
All right.
Just call me Spanky.
Just call me Spanky. Yeah, I could dig that too.
Okay. The Crimson Butt Cheek.
The Crimson Butt Cheek. I like that. That one I really like. Put a star next to that one too.
Okay, alright, so then we'll start two of them. Chuck a Diaper.
Chuck a Diaper. Yeah, that's pretty good. I feel like I might get in trouble from Chuck because that was originally his name, but
Okay.
yeah,
well,
that was his name when he was in amateur wrestling before he went to Uncensored Wrestling to pros.
Now, we also thought about if you were going to stay as a heel character,
Yeah,
and I came up with the Iron Pamper.
the Iron Pamper. Now that I'm really digging to it. You know, star that one as well. That one I
You know,
really.
you latch on to the butt cheeks of your opponent. You know,
Oh wow, yeah, I dig that. Shit,
heavy duty.
heavy duty. That sounds pretty heavy.
Stiff nipples of Ice Cold Johnson.
Yeah, that one's pretty catchy. I like that. You know, you're coming up with some pretty original stuff here, man. I like it a lot.
We got 5 names left.
5, okay.
This is kind of like a top secret spy, because for the Chuck character, Barney Pads, we wanted like, well, I listed a couple names that might be like a teammate to him, like a sidekick to him.
Right.
This one's called Burquanka.
Burquanka. Yeah, that sounds pretty badass. I can imagine that one.
All right, well, put the question mark there. Fat Ass McAllister.
Badass McAllister. You know, it reminds me of Home Alone, like that McAllister name. Oh, I like that a lot.
Oh, okay. Balls.
Balls. That one I like. I feel like Balls Mahoney might sue me for that one though.
Okay. Wait, there's 2 left. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Humpty Dumpty's Pack of Diapers.
Oh, okay. That one's pretty cool. You know, how BW fell off a wall. He's pretty tough.
Yeah. The last one is Barney Pat's Left Nut.
Oh, right on.
All right,
So what was the ones I starred?
the Iron Pamper, the Crimson Butt Cheek, and Hector Thighs.
Ah, man, that's a hard decision right there. Those are all high quality names. Which one do you think I should go with? What do you recommend out of those 3?
I would go with the Iron Pamper because it's really intimidating.
Maybe I'll
you
do
know.
a System 3D thing and be all 3 of them at once.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that.
The Iron Pamper. All right.
So I'm the Iron Pamper, the Crimson Butt Cheek, and what was the other one?
Hector Thighs.
Hector Thighs.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that.
They'll refer to, similar to the 3 Faces of Foley, they'll call you the 3 diaper changes of this new character.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
So
Sounds good.
So welcome aboard.
Pleasure doing business.
You're welcome.
Pleasure doing business.
Make me proud.
I will.
Yep, I'm all set.
Okay.
Actually, this thing really
I'll
quick.
do the thing where I'm knocking you.
Okay. Yep. There we go. Right. Come in.
Hey, buddy. Alright, let me do it again. I don't want to do that one.
What kind of freaking introduction was that? Hey, Ronnie. Come in.
Hey pal, very nice to meet you, man.
It's great to meet you too, Satan Star.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the pleasure to come over to my office and have this talk with me. Take a seat, please.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just sit on my ass, I guess.
Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Amazing X.
What?
That we like your character and the moves that you do, but we gotta change the name.
Oh, okay.
You know,
What?
I just don't feel like the name is really fitting your wrestling style.
Really?
Yeah. May I, please?
I like it.
Well, where did you get it from?
From the dollar store.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Here, hold this.
Cost me 50
Here,
cents.
do me a favor.
What?
Hold your hand out. Just like
Alright.
that.
Ah!
Sir,
No,
that was
let's,
not too nice.
please, this is time for business, not playing around. Let's
Alright,
let's
you-
just get to it, okay?
Alright, yeah, I'm being irresponsible.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing X and you are great characters, but we need
Yeah.
to change that name.
I
We need
don't
something
like
that's
Amazing
more.
X. He's
We need
mean.
something that's more evil with Satan Star, you know. And I feel like Satan Star is predictable, you know. Like I
Oh,
told
okay.
Amazing X. So I have a list of names right here for you.
Right on,
Let's
right on.
let's get down the list, shall we?
Yes, yes.
And you know, if you don't like it, I'll cross it out. If you like it, I'll put a check next to it. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anything you want to tell me?
No, I'm just happy to be part of UWA. It's great. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the first name I have is Y2 Pampers.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
But you want a check mark next to it, or?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll put a dot. The American Nipples Dusty Diapers.
I like that. Reminds me of Dusty Rhodes, one of my
Okay.
favorite wrestlers.
We might get in trouble for that.
That's the
Actually.
American Dream right there, baby.
Andre the Diaper.
Yeah, I like that one too. You know, that's pretty beast.
Okay. All right. Pamper Angle.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that one.
Okay. The Legend Buns Dandy Diaper.
Yeah, that one's not too bad either.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll put a check next to that one. I'm sorry. The writing staff and I got together and did this. So some of these I didn't look at before and thought that it wasn't funny from a way to make funny. It was just funny because I wish I came up with that myself.
Right.
From the writing staff, they came up with the big red tits.
The big red tits. That sounds like, yeah, that sounds good. I think Hellraiser would really like that.
Okay. All right.
Let's put a star next to that one.
All right. Brett the Pamper Fart.
Yeah, I like that. That one's not too bad, but it's not as good as the last one.
Okay. Rowdy Crap Stains.
Rowdy Crabstains. Not bad, not bad.
All right. Brock Wedgie.
Where are you coming up with these fantastic names, man?
I had some influences from outside the company.
Oh, okay.
All right. Pamper Bomb.
Wow. I'm a fan of that one. Let's star that one too.
The Star. Okay. All right. This is if you had an alter ego character that had 3 different personalities. You
Yeah.
have Dude Diaper, Cactus Nipples, and Ass Kind.
Oh, wow. Alright, yeah, I kind of like that. That's pretty original.
Okay. Dirty Diaper Savage.
I'm digging that.
Triple Tits.
Yeah, that one's not bad. Not bad.
John Toilet.
Yeah, I could flush people's career down the toilet.
Okay, so we'll start that one then.
Yeah.
Bulk Diapers.
Bulk diapers. that one sounds pretty badass. You know what? Maybe I can get in shape and I'll be able to portray the bulk diapers name. Just gotta put on a few more pounds.
The Heartbreak Pamper.
The Heartbreak Pamper. Yeah, that's not bad. Pampers do break a lot of hearts.
Now, this one was influenced by the Ric Flair name,
Right,
so we might not be able to use it, but the name I had was Woo, a diaper.
Wow, yeah, I like that one. That's pretty cool.
Okay, so we'll start that one. Buns.
Buns, yeah. Yeah, that one's pretty cool too. I like that one. Start that one. Buns.
Okay. Then we have two more. This one is called Who Took That Diaper? Who Took That Diaper Sitting on the Sofa?
Yeah, I think a lot of people would like that one.
Okay, I'll start that. And the very last one is Tornado Wears a Vintage Diaper.
Oh, alright, yeah, that's not bad. You know what? Wait, what was
The
the
last one, Tornado Wears a Vintage Diaper.
no, the one before that.
Who took that diaper sitting on the sofa?
Bingo.
Okay, so we'll do that.
That's
Okay.
the one I want.
So by Fighter Finals, it will be Dark Rocker versus Who Took That Diaper Sitting on the Sofa.
Right, that sounds good. Alright,
All right, well,
cool.
thank you for coming into my office, and you have a great day and make me proud, okay?
Will do. Alright.
Dark Rocker video. Take one. And action. Hello, my fellow peasants of Rocker's Kingdom. It is I, the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Alright, let's take two. Alright. And action. Oh wait, hold on. And action. Hello, my fellow peasants of uncensored wrestling. Welcome to Rocker's Fortress, where only the most fabulous fairies are able to come into this realm. You know, there's a lot of talk about. There's a lot of talk, I must say, about Apocalypse 3. And Amazing X and we are going to have quite a wonderful dance with each other. But however, I actually have my mind set on someone completely different. I speak, of course, of the man they call Tragedy. Tragedy. I've been watching your promos lately, talking about how you're the most dominant force that UW has ever seen, and that you're undefeated, but you've never gone face to face with the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker. It's amazing, isn't it? They put me in a match with Amazing X, yet I got my eyes set on Tragedy. Tragedy, I noticed that you have the gold mask, which I find very attractive. And the way you speak in your interviews, I can only imagine what your lips must feel like when they're pressed against mine. Perhaps I can take you out for a cup of tea and then later for a glass of wine. I always wonder what fragrance you're wearing. Maybe it's lavender. I don't know. You'll have to excuse my personality. Where you see the UW Kingdom will realize that the Dark Rocker that they knew once before is nothing like the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker. The only similarity would be the solo kick. Or let's not forget the Transcendental Tranquility. Rocker has new ideas in his glove. I guess you could say that there's perhaps a crush that the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker has on tragedy. Because I actually want to know what it's like to feel tragedy. I felt pain. I've made it through the system. I found myself trapped in reality. But I've had all my fair share of fun with that stuff. Now, I like to take off the white slowly for you, tragedy, and put on the mask of gold. Tragedy, I don't know what lies on the road for Apocalypse 3. But I will tell you this. When you and I meet face to face, you will never forget the name, the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker. Oh, tragedy. As I, the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker. I've been waiting for you. It was so charming of you to go and make a wonderful response to me. As I distracted you, my Prince Charming, from what you were originally going to speak about. Oh, how touching and romantic. You say that you hate Dark Rocker. I have a mission. To let the UW Kingdom know how much you lights, cameras, rocker. Hello, my fellow peasants of the UW Kingdom. It is I, the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker. Amazing X. The challenge is on, as you and I will go face to face at the event they call Apocalypse 3. Are you excited? Are you as ready as I am? I can never tell with someone like you. But then again, I don't believe I have my mind fully set on you. I believe it's set on the one they call tragedy. Oh, to be between two men, masculine men, and there I am. Amazing X, you can find whatever weapon you want. Tragedy, you can go and make all the promos you want about how you hate Dark Rocker. One thing is certain for sure. When you and I face to face, whether it be Rocker and Tragedy, Rocker and Amazing X, or even if I have to fight Chuck Destruction, rest assured they will never forget the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker. As the apocalypse is upon us. But there's no apocalypse that can take down this veteran of UW. Do I frighten you, Tragedy? Do I frighten you, Amazing X? Are you gonna have Hellraiser talk to me on the side about how I'm going past the boundaries of this company? For you see, it's uncensored wrestling. You see, Amazing X, I must go through you to get to Tragedy. And you know, I've said before that you and I will slither down each other's bodies. And I will reward you with something. Key to my heart as I allow you to come through the doors to the fortress of Dark Rocker. And you and I will dance 1,000 suns in the palm of the soul of our existence. Amazing X, when I defeat you, as you challenge me for the title, you will never forget the name of the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker.
It is I, the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to let you all know the Dark Rocker will be at Apocalypse 3 to take on the one and only Amazing X. However, there is just something on my mind that I will reveal on the next Rocker Wednesday. You see, there's a reason why I'm not totally dressed in character. But that's less of the point. Good morning, my fellow serpents. It is I, the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker. I just want to make an announcement to say that Rocker Wednesday will be beginning with its first season on March 6th, where I will talk about Apocalypse 3 as my take on the very unpopular and unattractive Amazing X. And I talk about my Hall of Fame speech. And we even have a guest appearance from the Tornado. So tune in to Rocker Wednesday. Wednesdays on YouTube. Rocker is going to reveal a special secret by the end of the episode. By the time it's over, there may be something very tragic for the UW Kingdom. You will never forget the artist formerly known as Dark Rocker.
Okay, so it's
Hey man, it's Tragedy. I'm really glad to be on UWA, man.
well, Tragedy, we're glad to have you over here. Now, as the as the president, Arthur Curtis of UW, I have to let you know that the writers and I came up with some ideas for some new names for you, and I think you might like these.
Okay.
So we'll get down the list, and if you want me to star any, just let me know, alright?
Yeah.
The first one we have is, how many diapers does it take to say Hubba Bubba?
I like that one. That's pretty juicy.
Alright. The second one we have is, Wedgie Watson.
Oh, God! I like that one a lot.
You want me to star that one? Alright. The next one we have is, Eric, that's a nipple.
Alright, hot blondes and action. Nope, hold on. And action.
Yep.
Yeah, prankster 2019, bitch. That's right. Check it out. Yeah. I got them hot fucking blondes, yeah, we really got it on. They want the fucking balls like it's fucking Pokemon. You already know that the prankster got no condom on when that bitch is on my wand. Yeah, I'm chilling with them blonde girls like Lady Gaga, smoking marijuana with my guy. Oh, goddamn, let me do it again. I kinda want Dallas in it though. Makes it better. So I'm just gonna wait till he gets in. Here, we'll just cut that out and call it bloopers.